Thank you, Dr. Malofsky, and Dr. Washington for joining us and for having me in front of your families here tonight. My name is Michael Orff. I'm the Director of Pupil Services here at Mercer County Technical Schools. Um, like Dr. Malofsky, I'm in my office, burning the midnight oil. And I've worked at MCTS for 10 years now. I love it. It's the best job I've ever had. And the students are great. We get students from all over Mercer County. And we have been around for 50 years. This is actually the 50th year of the school. But predominantly those programs were shared time programs and still are shared time programs. Those are our bread and butter. And your children, when they're in 10th grade, will hear about those programs when I go to Lawrence High School and present on those. However, for since 2010, we've started these academy programs. Some of them, actually only one of them in 2010, other ones in 15 and 16. So they're very new. Um, but what we have found is the students really like them. It's just like regular high school. Students are taking classes, um, English and math and all the normal classes that you're going to have at a typical New Jersey high school. The only difference is that your electives are in those specialized areas. For example, in the STEM Academy, you might have robotics or 3D modeling and printing, or in the Health Science Academy, you'll have electives related to healthcare, such as anatomy and physiology, or medical abbreviations, or something like that. And then in the Culinary Academy, of course, your electives will all be in the kitchen. You'll be cooking during all of your different elective blocks. I wanted to start by showing a very quick video, which actually outlines, it does mention the three academy programs. It's very short, it's just a 1 minute video. But you'll actually see each one of the shared time programs featured here. And the reason I'm doing this is because many of the students who watch this presentation, many of the students who apply to MCTS, will either choose not to come. They might get accepted and say, "No, you know what? I'd rather go to stay at my home district." Or they may not get accepted, which happens, of course, too. So I want everybody to be aware of the shared time programs and at least have them on your radar so that you know about them and you're thinking about them when you're in 10th grade. So you'll see everybody here. I also like to say to the young people that are watching, please know that this is corny on purpose. I am a man of a certain age. I'm an old guy. So this is a spoof of a TV show from the 90s called Family Matters. And we've got our students and our faculty making corny faces and smiles at the camera, like the opening credits of that TV show Family Matters. But take a look at the names of the courses at the bottom. These are our shared time programs and the academy program as well.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. The moon may cry, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. As days go by, there's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity. As days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
There we go. Well, I hope that made some of you smile or chuckle. Yes, so the reason I show those shared time programs as well is like I said, just so you have them in mind in case you end up not coming to one of the academy programs. one of the great things about both the shared time programs and the academy programs is the fact that students no longer have to choose, have to make that big choice when they're entering high school. Many years ago, I hate when old people say this, but as like I said, I'm an old guy, so I'm going to say it. When I was in high school, when I was in middle school, students had to choose. You were either going to college or you were going to the tech school, and there was no middle of the road. And it turned out that those folks who chose the tech school route ended up, becoming carpenters and electricians and nurses and cosmetologists, and they're all retired now. And I'm still paying off my student loans. But the great thing is students do not have to make that choice anymore. In fact, 77% of the kids who come to my school go on to college, and those who don't are really entering into a career after they graduate. Best of all, these programs that I'm going to talk to you about, specifically the three full-time academies, students can earn college credit while they are in high school. Most of that um, is articulated credit. So you might be in your junior year English class, English 3, that all the juniors take at our school. But you're also earning 3 credits from Mercer County Community College's English 101. That's one example. In freshman year, the kids take biology. They're actually also getting credit for Bio 113 at Mercer College. So that agreement really helps us to get students some credits under their belt for free, um, and lots of different options for them as they progress through high school and as they head towards college choices and high school graduation. I mentioned those college credits. The number is between 30 and 60. Typically, a student who just does the classes the way we've got them laid out will earn between 30 and 40 college credits. Some students go above and beyond. They're taking winter session classes or classes in the summer or at night, occasionally paying for something out of their own pocket. It is possible to get as many as 60 college credits while you're in high school. The classes that we offer for students, the free ones, are from a specific pathway um, towards some sort of a pathway within Mercer County Community College's degree programs. However, these are not designed to guarantee anyone an associate's degree or anything like that. I don't want there to be any mistakes about that. It is a special student, but we do have 2 or 3 kiddos every year who finish high school with their associate's degree. Um, we also have a lot of our own fun things like debate team and um, uh, math league and robotics club and things of that nature. Um, the STEM Academy, I'm also going to mention, we have a typical engineering pathway for the STEM Academy, and that's the one where your electives are in like robotics and 3D printing and things like that. However, we just got approved very recently, only about 6 weeks ago, um, to also have a pathway within our STEM Academy for junior ROTC. The reason it's under the STEM Academy umbrella is many of the elective classes are still engineering electives, still STEM related. However, the in place of PE, students are doing marching and military drills, and there are leadership classes peppered in among the electives as well. It's a nice mix of engineering electives and leadership electives. And at the end of my presentation, I'm going to share some documents in the chat that everybody can take a look at. That'll show you course sequences and show you different options for your students. You'll also be able to see which of the different classes offer that articulated credit. Another fun thing about all 3 academies is our business partnerships. We have partnerships with a whole bunch of different businesses throughout Mercer County that enables the students who want to go to work in their area. A lot of times we're lining up internships or what's called work-based learning opportunities where the students are actually getting paid during their senior year, sometimes junior year. Um, we also have different competitions. The kids in STEM do Skills USA. The kids in culinary arts do something called Pro Start. and the students in Health Science Academy do HOSA, Health Occupation Students of America. These are competitions against other high schools. Um, each one of the three academies also offers a certification. The kids in the Culinary Arts Academy earn their two different levels of their SurfSafe certification. STEM Academy, they earn their NIMS certification and their OSHA cert. And in the Health Science Academy, basic life-saving, bloodborne pathogens, and AED, automatic external defibrillator. Obviously, lots of different career pathways in all three different academies, but you are not relegated to that. If you go to the Culinary Arts Academy, for example, it doesn't mean you have to be a chef or work in food science or nutrition or something like that. When you're a grown-up, you're still going to get a very good education. You're still going to earn a bunch of college credits. It just means that your electives are going to be in one of those specialized areas. Um, the school day is very, very simple. It's just like most other schools in Mercer County. But the home district, which in your case, folks, is Lawrence, does work with us. They partner with us to provide the transportation to our school from Lawrence High School. And students can still participate in sports and clubs and after school activities at Lawrence High School. So we thank them for that, and we really, really appreciate that partnership. And we're grateful for it. That also should underscore for folks that this is not a competition between Lawrence High School and Mercer County Technical Schools. In fact, it is very much a partnership. Lawrence is an excellent school, and any student would be very, very lucky to attend there. We just work with them, so it should really be about interest. It should really be about your student being interested in one of those three areas. The admissions process is very simple. On our website, which I'll show you a picture of right here, mcts.edu, you just find that little drop down on the right-hand corner. It says Apply Online. You click that link, and then create an account is step one, and then fill out the application. The whole thing takes 3 minutes. So it's a very simple process to apply. After applying, parents, you may request a guest day visit for your students under that tab, the admissions tab. You have to complete that application first, and it'll ask you to choose one of the three academies, and then fill out that admissions tab. Once you do that, or click that admissions tab and fill out it's a very simple Google form to request that visit. Parents, you're expected to drive your student to the visit, but not accompany them. The student gets to spend a half a day with us and see if they like it, see if it's a good fit for them. And we really encourage that visit because it is a big decision about coming to high school here for the whole time. We look at grades, we look at attendance, we look at your NJSLA scores. And in February, all of the applicants are invited to come take a pretty easy reading and math test. It's grade level material. We're not trying to trick anybody or anything like that. And after that, we make our decisions in March and send out acceptance or waitlist letters. I mentioned you'll see this list again in the video that I'm going to show. It's just a list of colleges that our kiddos have been accepted to in a relatively short period of time. And so at the end of this presentation, I'll encourage you to apply before the holiday break so you can get that visit in. If you have any questions later on tonight or tomorrow or in a week, you can email me at admissions@mcts.edu, and we will get in touch with Lawrence to get your transcripts and grades, etc. I'm going to share this video with you. Please do take a look at it and notice the students. The climate here is really nice. The kiddos in this video are smiling and enjoying what they're doing for a reason. It is a great way to learn hands-on. You're up, moving around, as opposed to sitting down in a classroom reading from a book. So take a look at that, and then we should have time for questions.
Attention all Mercer County 8th grade students. Mercer County Technical Schools is thrilled to invite you to apply to one of our free, full-time, 4-year high school academy programs specializing in culinary arts, health science, or STEM. Each of these programs offers college credit, training in your specific field, hands-on project-based learning, and all the academics of a typical high school. In our 50-plus years of providing career technical education to Mercer County High School students, we've discovered that the more interested a student is in what they're learning, the more they like coming to school, and the better they do in school. These programs are just like regular high school. You'll still have math and English and gym and all the typical courses you'd have at any New Jersey high school, but your electives are all in your specific area of study. So for example, instead of having electives in art or pottery or woodshop, in the STEM Academy, you'll take computer science or engineering design or integrated manufacturing. In the Health Science Academy, you'll have anatomy and physiology or medical terminology or dynamics of healthcare. In the Culinary Arts Academy, you'll spend all your elective time in the kitchen with our chefs. You might plan a menu for a food truck or get certified in food safety or help prepare food for a party of 50 people. Let's take a closer look at each of these academies.
Culinary Arts Academy.
The Culinary Arts Academy is also located at our SIPEX Center in Pennington. Students will learn all aspects of the culinary world over their 4 years in the academy. Kitchen safety, chef skills, cooking, baking, knife cuts, butchering, menu planning, hospitality, food presentation, and business. We have relationships with Johnson & Wales and the Culinary Institute of America, and our instructors are real chefs from some of the finest restaurants. Whether your pathway is to run your own restaurant, become an executive chef, food scientist, nutritionist, health inspector, or have a whole different career but learn great cooking skills you'll use forever, if you're passionate about food and cooking, the Culinary Academy is for you. Includes credentials such as ServSafe Food Handler, ServSafe Manager, and possible certificates from ProStart and the National Restaurant Association.
Health Science Academy.
The Health Science Academy was established in 2010 and is located at our Assenpink Center, right across the street from Mercer County Community College. We have numerous business partnerships with healthcare organizations, guest speakers, project-based learning, and tons of possible pathways to a career in the healthcare industry. Whether you want to be a doctor, a nurse, a researcher, medical technician, phlebotomist, the list is huge. Students may also earn industry-valued certifications in bloodborne pathogens, basic life-saving, CPR, and automated external defibrillator.
STEM Academy.
The STEM Academy, Digital Electronics, Computer Science, and Engineering Design. The STEM Academy was established in 2015. It's located at our SIPEX Center in Pennington. Once again, we have tons of business partnerships, project-based learning, and much of our curriculum is from Project Lead the Way. Students take classes from an engineering pathway and get a taste of computer science, engineering design, digital electronics, and a host of other great STEM electives. Includes certifications in Autodesk 360 and OSHA. Students in all three academies have the opportunity to earn dual credit through our articulation agreement with Mercer County Community College. Sometimes students earn college credit for a course that we teach on our campus. Other times, students can take classes at Mercer County College on their campus. Students also have the option to take and pay for classes on their own at MCCC, but that is not required. Just by doing the courses in our sequence, students can earn between 30 and 60 credits while they're still in high school. Please note, these are not associate's degree programs, but rather an opportunity for students to get a great high school education in a career they love while earning college credits along the way. For a listing of which courses are dual credit, which courses are required, and what a typical year might look like, please visit our website, mcts.edu. All three academies have clubs and activities like debate team, student council, National Honor Society, prom, and yearbook. There are also competitive activities for each academy like Math League, Robotics Club, and our state champion gaming team, the Wizards, plus school-wide organizations such as Skills USA, ProStart, and HOSA, Health Occupation Students of America. Best of all students are still eligible to participate in sports and activities at their home school. These programs are a terrific option for students who are college-bound, students who want to enter the workforce with a career and a certification, or students who want to enter an apprenticeship. Our students have been accepted to some of the best colleges in the world, including Oxford, Penn State, Cornell, Columbia, Princeton, Duke, Johns Hopkins, tons of great New Jersey schools, and of course, Mercer County Community College. Here's how it works. The academies are open to any rising 9th grade resident of Mercer County. Students are bused to us from their home high school first thing in the morning. They spend the whole day with us, including lunch and all of their academic classes and electives. And then at the end of the day, they're bused back to their home high school. Students will arrive in time to participate in sports and after-school activities and still be a part of that community as well, but their school day is spent with us. Here's how to apply. Talk to your counselor, then visit our website at mcts.edu and find the banner that says Apply and Register. Choose high school from the drop-down and follow the instructions for the following school year. After applying, we encourage you to come and visit us. We want to make sure that these academies are a good fit for you as well. After you apply, your parents should request a guest day visit on our website. At the end of January or early February, we arrange to have all applicants come and take a reading and math test. All of this information is weighed along with your grades and transcripts, and we make our selections for the admissions committee. Letters will go out in the springtime informing students they've been accepted, and a wait list is formed for students that were not accepted. Here's a couple more things to remember. These programs fill up fast, so apply now. Speak to your counselor and your parents about all of your options. Check out all of our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. You can watch or listen to staff and student podcasts and videos like the MCTS Experience, the Superintendent's View, the Principal's Office, and much more on YouTube, Google Play, Spotify, Amazon, and Apple. We hope to see you soon at Mercer County Technical Schools. Meet new people, gain new skills, discover your passion, and unlock your future. Mercer County Technical Schools.
Magic happens here.
Okay. Ooh, looks like we had a few more folks join us. How nice. Dr. Emma, I'm just going to post a couple of things in the chat.
Absolutely. We have a nice turnout. This is the
Yeah,
biggest crowd we've gotten. It's great.
thank you. Whoops. Oh no. Oh, that's why.
I see you guys have a pickleball court now. You didn't have that before.
Yes, we even had a tournament the last couple of holiday breaks.
Our kids like to play pickleball. We play pickleball here.
Um, okay, here we go. I hope I did this right. While I'm pasting this into the chat, I wanted to also mention I'll mention again admissions at mcts.edu. And not to sound corny, but old guy talking about social media here. If there's young people there, please follow us on Instagram at MCTSNJ. We have several different podcasts. We have a YouTube channel. And if you are my age, you can follow us on Facebook. There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah, the first link you'll see there is admissions. That'll take you right to the admissions page on our website. There's all kinds of other videos and curriculum information and admissions policy.
I
And
don't
then
see it in
each,
the chat. Did you say you posted in the
oh,
chat?
there it
Oh,
is
there
now.
it is.
That was
Okay.
that was a test, Dr. Emmon. You passed. Very good. Um, the first link will take you to the admissions tab on the website. The other four are just flyers. They're just PDFs of the course sequences for each of the four. There's the two different STEMs, STEM Junior ROTC and STEM Engineering, and then Health Science, and then Culinary. So please take advantage of those, and all of that stuff is on our website. Everything is on our website. And now let's take some questions. Did anybody type any questions in the chat?
Nothing is in the chat so far except
All
your
right.
links.
All right.
Yeah, that
Well,
was a fast pace. You were moving quick, so lots of information.
yes, I
Um,
threw a lot. I threw a lot at you guys because I wanted to be respectful of uh, Mindy's and Adrian's time, and yours, of course, too, folks. I hope nobody has dinner getting cold. But would you like to ask some questions? Just be brave and unmute yourself and ask away. This means that we've answered everything.
I guess, right?
This means we were
Um,
very thorough.
So
Oh,
I guess I can ask you a question and see if this helps people.
okay.
Can you talk a little bit about the admissions process a little bit more in terms of what's required and what they need to do. So if anyone does want to apply, they do need to stop in our main office and they need to talk to Mrs. Coleman. And then they also need to check with our school counselors. And I believe that's where the information is sent from you guys to our school counselors.
Correct. That's right. And at the very least, alert your counselor and maybe somebody in the guidance office that you have applied. That's always nice to do. The application itself, parents, you can really do it on your own. Just go into that website. Once we get that application, we reach out to Lawrence and get the grades from seventh grade, the grades from first marking period of eighth, the attendance from both of those time periods, the NJSLA scores from seventh grade, and then that test that the students
Okay.
take in February. All of those data points are cooked up into a big stew, and each one of those things that I mentioned is worth 10 points, for example. And then we just rank the kids. Keep in mind we're getting applications from all over the county: Trenton, Ewing, Lawrence, Hopewell, Princeton, West Windsor, Hamilton, Hightstown, etc.
It's competitive
So
to get in. Yeah.
it's competitive. Yeah, we accept 40 students per academy. Um, and and that and then a wait list is formed after that. Many students do come off the wait list, so do not lose heart if you end up on the wait list. We get approximately between 120 and 150 applications per academy, and accept 40 students. But like I said, many kids come off the wait list. I will ask a favor. If you do get accepted, we get in touch with you right away and say you've been accepted, and then give you a reasonable period of time to let us know that you're attending. Um, Sometimes students change their minds, and that's okay too. But you have to let us know if you change your mind. Please, by the end of the school year, by like May, late May, or early June, you must tell us. The worst thing it could do is go into July or August and then let us know. Because it will be very hard for us to fill that spot at that point, and we don't want to take a spot from somebody else who will use it. So it's no problem if you don't want to come, but do tell us.
And then, Michael, then if they don't want the full program, which we've been talking about tonight that you showed, and they can apply then also, you talk about in the 10th grade year for the junior,
Yes,
senior, and those are shared programs. So they come to Lawrence Township Schools for part of the time, and then the half day, they're either morning or afternoon students at the VOTEC, and those programs are different.
that's exactly right. And thanks for bringing those up again. Yeah, so for the shared time programs, when students are in 10th grade, they can apply to one of those. You can't do both. If you come to the academies, you're coming to the academies. But if you don't, and you're at Lawrence High School, when you're in 10th grade, you can apply. And then those programs, the juniors come for half a day in the morning, and the seniors come for half a day in the afternoon. And you're at Lawrence for your academic classes and your graduation requirements, and you're with us to learn your trade or your technology, your CTE class, your career
Yeah,
technical education class.
great.
And it's the same bus. The kids are riding the same bus. You'll get
Yeah,
back in time for
yeah,
for
it's a bus
sports
that
and
goes
things
back and
like
forth.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Nemser, you
Um,
have a question?
Yes, thank you for your time. I understand this is a competitive process. We want to have the best of the best. I just want to make certain that if there is a non-traditional student, an ESL student, for example, is there any way, if they have a goal or have an interest in this program, that they can ramp up to to be considered for it, or if there's allowances for those types of situations?
sure.
Um,
And actually, thanks for mentioning that, because I did want to mention also the whole website can be translated. There's a little drop down you can click and translate everything on the website into multiple different languages. The application itself is also available in a couple different languages. Um, as far as we have many students that do get in, that are ELL students or otherwise. I should also mention special education populations, since we're on the subject of non-traditional students. Again, good chunk of students with IEPs or 504s, good chunk of students with IPPs. So that population is welcome. If a student gets accommodations, like when they're taking a standardized test, for example, they will get those accommodations when they take that test from us in February.
And then can you also, I know there's some seventh grade parents that are on this call. Can you talk about, I know that you have you have summer programs. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes,
We always
yes,
put
thank you.
those
Yeah,
flyers out, but I don't, it's also a good way to experience your school. And for those kids who may want to go in the 10th grade and may not want to go for the full program.
absolutely. We have we run camps for middle school students in the summertime. They're different every year what we're offering. It really just depends on which of our CTE teachers is willing to come in and teach in the summertime. But they're dirt cheap. The camps are $100 for a 2 week session. And we typically offer two different 2 week sessions, so you can try a couple different things. Often there's cosmetology, there's auto, there's culinary arts. There's like a STEM and robotics camp. This past year, we were able to offer a construction camp, which was the first time we've gotten to do that,
Oh,
and it
that's
was
fun.
great. Um, those teachers tend to make a lot of money in the summertime, so they don't want to come
Yeah.
and
They
teach
don't
for
want
us.
to work
But
summer school, right? Because they're building real houses.
yes, exactly. But we had a couple guys kind enough to do it. Biology blast, the classes, the summer camp classes are reflective of the programs that we offer, if that makes any sense. So it's like a nice taste, and yeah, gets their feet in the door over here and gets their eyes on our school. So
Yeah.
thank you for sharing those flyers, by the way,
Yep. No problem.
the kiddos. Are there other questions? This is great. I will encourage everybody to do apply now. Don't wait. If you're waiting until the springtime when your counselor is scheduling classes for next year, that will be too late. So you need to apply now. So one, so you can get that visit in, and two, so that you can be invited to take that test in February. If you miss that test date, you will miss out on the opportunity.
And we're talking
Um,
about the rising ninth graders at this point.
Correct. If you're currently in
Yeah.
eighth grade, that is the time to
Yeah.
apply.
Yeah.
If you're in seventh, just wait until next year.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. Michael, as
Fantastic.
always, thank you so much. You have so much great information, and we really appreciate you being here. And questions, reach out to your school counselors, or you can reach out. The website is fabulous. Oh, anything else we missed, Michael?
I don't think so. I'm going to drop that email address
Okay, awesome. How to get in
in
touch
the
with
in
you?
the chat just
Yep.
for fun. Admissions at mcts.edu. Thanks everybody who came out tonight, and thanks especially to Dr. M and Dr. W
Yep.
for hosting.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much. Take care.
All
Have a
right.
great
Have
night.
a great